You have no idea the amount of ignorant mess we're about to get into right now.
Sit your $5 ass down before me.
Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Black on Black Cinema. I'm your host Jay. I'm here with my co-host Micah.
Hey.
And Terrence.
What's up?
All right, guys, we're back. This is episode 121, The Preacher's Son. Micah, tell us all about this movie.
This is a movie that came out in 2017, believe it or not.
That's mind-boggling to me.
It is apparently, according to IMDb, it is a drama mystery romance written by Carl Weber, the author of the book that this is based on, and directed by Trey Haley. If those names sound familiar, it's because this duo was responsible for The Man in 3B.
A living masterpiece.
Quite the masterpiece. And if you watch this movie, you may notice a couple of familiar faces. This film stars Christian Keys, Clifton Powell, Valerie Pettiford, and a bunch of other people, all from The Man in 3B.
Yeah, everyone. Everyone is in this movie.
Yeah. The new addition is Clifton Powell.
Yeah, that's it. And Jaleel White.
And Jaleel White. Jaleel White is in this. Fucking Steve Urkel's in this movie, guys. Look, this movie is not great,
No.
but much like The Man in 3B, I found myself oddly invested in it. I kind of wanted to know what was going to happen at the end of this film. And it kept my attention so much that I've seen it twice now.
That's ridiculous.
This film is better produced than The Man in 3B. But I think I enjoyed the story of The Man in 3B a little better.
You enjoyed more of the twists and turns of The Man in 3B?
Well, there's a big old hairpin turn at the end of this movie that that we'll get to.
Look, if you haven't seen this movie,
Yeah, you need to watch
you
it.
have to watch this movie ahead of time. It's on Netflix, by the way.
This movie is the first of a trilogy. It is the Church Trilogy, as it is called.
Are you serious?
Yes, it's called the Church Trilogy. If you go to Carl Weber's Facebook page, his cover photo is of the Church Trilogy, and it's got the entire cast there.
Oh. Yeah.
Why not?
Look, we're doing all of these. Like, we're doing all of them.
The second film in this trilogy is currently in post-production and will be out in 2018, called The Choir Director. Yeah, this film is not great, but like this is trash. Like this is junk food cinema right here. Mm-hmm. And I've found myself getting into it. This film doesn't deserve a rating because that would mean that it would be comparable to like real films.
Oh, well, I have a rating.
But you know what? I kind of liked it out of 5. Kind of liked it out of 5.
Okay, I guess this is my turn. Look, The Man in 3B was one of the most ridiculous movies we've ever done. Certainly the most hood movie outside of a Tyler Perry movie we've ever done. If I guess you could also put it in the same realm as Insecure, which is a personal favorite of mine. This movie is so ridiculous. But in a general ridiculousness. So I was just like, I've come to sort of get used to this. The ending is so profound that my wife and I literally, like out of a movie, set up. We're like, whoa, what is happening? To watch the last 5 minutes of this movie. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I really actually enjoyed this quite a bit. This is a solid 3 out of 5 for me. And it's trash. It is complete trash. Like you said, it is junk food cinema. There is no performances in this worth a damn.
What's black for telenovela?
Nigga novella? I don't know. That's what these movies feel like.
Yeah.
Like there is nothing. There's no one in this movie that is standout. There's not like, oh wow, this performance was good. No, there are none. It was lovely to see the same actors from The Man in 3B. I was like, oh, I remember you. You were ridiculous. You quit a job really crazily. Happy to have you back. So that was all really great. Yeah, this is a 3 out of 5 for me. I fucking had a great time, but it's dumb. It's dumb.
I had seen this movie literally right after watching The Man in 3B because they suggested it to me because my Netflix queue was all fucked up because of The Man in 3B. So I was like, fuck it. I might as well go ahead and watch it. Now, look, I don't watch The Real Housewives or nothing. I don't watch any of that trash on OWN, like the haves and have-nots. But I get it. I understand it. I completely understand why people watch that shit. Because if it's anything like this movie, that shit's got to be amazing. Because like this, like you said, it's trash cinema, but it's so fucking entertaining. Like I can like there are certain shows and movies where I'll watch and I'm like, this is not entertaining at all, and I will turn that shit the fuck off within 10 minutes. I'm like, no, fuck that. This, I'm like, I'm gonna keep watching. I'm gonna keep watching to see what happens.
Would you say that you were riveted?
Yes, yes, I was. I was like, I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. I don't know why this nigga's driving a Corvette at the beginning of the movie.
Where's his money coming from?
Where's his money coming from? I know he's the preacher's son. Okay, fine, whatever. That's cool. But then as I was watching, I'm like, this shit is insane. And then the ending came, and I was literally like a black woman. I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on here? This is amazing. I love this fucking movie. I've seen it twice. I watched it this morning, and look, 4 out of 5. It's terrible, but it's a 4 out of 5. Fuck that. It's incredibly entertaining.
It really is,
man. Like, it really is. That's all. Sometimes that's all you need.
And like, look, these movies aren't like good, but I respect the filmmakers. I really do. No,
would not go that far.
No, seriously, like because like this guy Carl Weber makes a bunch of fucking supermarket smut, right? Right, but they're only available on the 1st and the 15th in the supermarkets. You know what I'm saying? When black people go to the fucking supermarket. And like all of his, like these books look like they're garbage, right? But he took his garbage and is like, look, I'm going to fucking do this. I'm going to make a fucking movie out of this crap. And he does. And I respect that. Especially with Tommy Wiseau getting the push that he's getting right now because of The Room. Like, nah, yo. Tommy Wiseau doesn't get to be famous for making fucking garbage, and Carl Weber doesn't. Fuck that, dude.
I mean, that's fair.
Fuck that. We're not going to celebrate white mediocrity and not celebrate black mediocrity.
Yeah.
And that's what this is. This is beautiful black mediocrity. Just getting by.
Now, I will say this. There is something to be said about, like, allowing black people to just make just okay films.
Yep.
It just wants to make trash from time to time.
Yeah, we're allowed. I think
Like,
that's...
it's not in the theater. Right. None of these are going to be in a movie theater.
Oh.
They're straight to
No. You do not put any
DVD or Blu-ray now. I don't know. Do people still buy DVDs?
Yeah.
I think they do.
So, Guys, I don't know. Guys, I don't know. Look, I got to tell you, though. How about this? He doesn't have one movie coming out in 2018.
No, he doesn't.
He has 2.
So the trilogy is going to be completed?
No. The second part of the trilogy will be completed, but this dude, what's the director's name?
Trey Haley.
Trey Haley.
Yeah, he's got a couple in the back.
He's working, bro.
The Family Business.
He's working.
No more.
I believe.
Oh, this is
No more
another
Mr.
one.
Nice Guy is the next one, starring the same guy who is in this movie.
Yeah, it's another Carl Weber picture.
Ray McCoy.
Yeah. And then The Family Business is also a Carl
That's
Weber.
another Carl
This is
Weber
gonna be
picture.
an action thriller.
Oh, we'll be doing all of these.
I mean, we might have to do that on No Time to Bleed. It's an action thriller, guys.
Yo. A family business novel.
He's got 3 movies coming out in 2018, and they are all
2 of them are already in post production.
Soon to be a major
That means they're
motion
coming out
picture.
in like February.
I mean, what other month
I'm
are they
assuming
going
their
to come out?
post production's not that long.
I mean, there's probably a lot of CGI.
I'm sure.
CGI characters.
So a lot of ADR, a lot of
There's probably a lot of ADR.
a
Like
lot
that's
of editing.
Oh, don't read ahead, gentlemen. Don't read ahead. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and get started. The movie opens up with a kaleidoscope intro. That's the level of technology that we're dealing with here. As a guy who is not Jaheim is singing some song.
Even I know that reference.
And we see the preacher's son, Dante Wilson, driving around in a red Corvette all around L.A., meeting people on the street that suffer from a bad case of automated dialogue replacement. That one kid was like, "Hey, that's a really nice song." Like, what the fuck? And then the other woman said something, and then different words came out of her mouth.
It was a Chinese action film.
And then apparently, poor white people live in L.A., and he gave them some Monopoly money and a business card. Like, nigga, did you just give him a business card? Well, I guess he works at the church. Maybe it's the church.
Yeah, like,
business
come
card.
join our church. Come join the Jamaica
Come on,
Queens
Jamaica,
church.
right?
The first Jamaica. You know what? That's like 2 of 3 white people in this entire movie.
Yeah.
No, he don't fuck around. Like
Yeah,
it's not
like,
about
fuck
y'all.
all these white folks.
Yeah, it's all,
Like
it's all
you're
about us.
poor, in
Right,
this
and
fucking
2 of them are fucking destitute. Like, what the fuck?
You know what? These
hilarious.
movies might actually speak to us on a level that we cannot express. I mean, look, these movies are all about black excellence, though. Everybody's doing pretty well.
Yeah, everybody's doing pretty well until they're.
preachy, churchy shit.
Yeah, but
There's
you know,
a lot
I
of
actually I prefer this to Tyler Perry's style of that.
I figured you guys would enjoy the preachiness that's in this movie.
Oh, I
because-
love it because it's hypocritical as fuck.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing about this is they don't back down on the hypocrisy of the black church, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah.
No, I love this movie, guys. I said a 3 out of 5. I feel like my score is going to rise steadily throughout this review.
Dante meets up with his friend Shorty, and briefly
I don't
with
appreciate that name, but go ahead.
and very briefly with Deacon Black. Deacon Black is played by Jaleel White. Jaleel White is doing his best bug-eyed Tavis Smiley impression. Like he looks like he could be his son.
Known sexual predator. Dennis
Known
Smiley?
sexual predator Tavis Smiley. Why do you think he'd be smiling all the time, guys? Because he's
Smiley.
copping feels.
Goosey butts.
And Dante tells Shorty that he just got into Virginia University Law School.
Is when you get into a law school, do they just send you money to afford a $60,000 sports car? Because how does he have that
Yeah,
car,
where does his
dude?
money come from, though? I know his family's well off. Did his father give him the money to buy that car?
Because that seems like a pretty brazen car to buy your
if
kid.
you're
Be
a
like, we're not
fucking future
embezzling.
Son, maybe this is the message that he's trying to send. Like, look at these niggas are using your money to buy sports cars.
Sports cars and jets and shit. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Infinity pools. The
Right.
A personal infinity.
hell? A personal infinity pool in the fucking hills of LA. Like,
This movie tied to that show, Preachers of L.A.? This is the fictional side of that.
I would love for it to be.
I wish that was a
maybe-
fictional movie.
maybe-
We would do that in a heartbeat. Irresponsible religious assholes.
Dante's sister Donna comes up to him and asks for Dante's car.
No.
And,
Right. Nah, yeah.
and
You good. You got great legs. You can walk. You look very powerful.
And Shorty, we see Shorty. Shorty's pushing up on Donna because Shorty's got a massive crush on Donna, right?
Shorty's a simp.
Shorty looks like a cross between Kevin Hart and a bullfrog. Like, he doesn't- like that guy's got some weird facial features, man.
This is gonna be this entire episode. Like, if you're here for our analysis and our intelligent, thoughtful analysis of films, that was the last episode. This episode is the nigga side of this programming, and we are going to have a blast. Continue.
And Shorty's really short. Like he looked like
Yeah.
he's about 5'3", 5'4".
Yeah.
I was like, if you say 5'9", I'm gonna close your laptop and push you out of that chair. Yeah, but you remember he was the guy in Man for
Yeah, he was the
3B
dude
where
that
he was
had to
like
be like
holding the
this.
gun up.
Give me money, nigga. Like, no, like I'm not gonna get fucking robbed by a midget. Get out of my face. Like,
Kevin Hart, I'm gonna throw you in the street. Get out of here.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's really short.
yeah.
Cut to Dante in his office. He is soon visited by Anita, played by Bernie Mac's fictional wife.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's
Anita,
Kalita Smith.
yeah, Kaleidoscope Smith. Anita,
She is really bad at kissing, by the way.
yeah, I think she wasn't. I think that kiss was ad libbed, and she was just like, you know what? Let's just I'm just gonna fucking go for it.
Yeah, because she's like, she sticks out her tongue and she's
Yeah.
like, I'm like, what?
Like, whoa, hey now.
I think she was like, I might be able to fuck this guy like for real. And he was just like, hey, chill out, calm down.
Yeah, she did shove her tongue in this fucking
She
mouth.
sure did, man. She was like, I ain't fucking around with this. This is we gonna put our all into this. I'm a method actor.
Yeah, like, uh-huh.
You ain't kiss Bernie Mac like that, lady. I'm just saying. You see this fucking big ass light skinned dude, and all of a sudden, you the freak of the week.
And fucking sucking his finger under the table and shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd be like, Mom and Dad, you need to get the fuck out.
Get a hug, like, no.
No, you can't get up from this table right now. Book in front of it.
Anita is a married woman. Anita is a married woman, and she has been having an affair with Dante. Dante
Well, they
is
weren't
like,
having an affair in the beginning.
Yeah, they were in a
you figure
relationship.
that shit out later.
yeah. She's married, and she was seeing him, and Dante is like, all right, look, like enough of this, right? And she's just like, no, ain't gonna be enough of this. It's enough when I say it's enough.
See, this is why you don't get involved with crazy people. Because
Yeah.
like she was like, no, like, bitch, what you mean no? Like, what the fuck? I'm not asking. I am telling you. This is a 50-50 relationship, and if 50% drops off, end of relationship. She was like, no.
Dante's parents, T.K, played by
Clifton Powell,
Clifton Powell,
known villain.
and Charlene Wilson. They're at the door, and he was like, all right, I'm coming, Ma, you just gotta wait. Like, she throws her, like you said, she throws her under the desk, and parents come in, and the mom is like, hey, congratulations, you've just been accepted to Howard University School of Divinity.
Like, what?
And he's just like, I didn't apply to that. Well, I applied for you. Because you said one time that you wanted to follow in your father's footsteps
No.
when you were a kid.
No.
Not like you are now. Like you're a grown 26-year-old or whatever, however the fuck he's supposed to be.
That nigga's like 36.
That nigga is like 42.
Yeah, well, you going to divinity school, Micah?
No, I don't even know if that's a real school. Like somebody Google that and see if it's an actual.
Is
real
Howard
school.
University divinity?
Howard University School of Divinity, because people don't usually like. It's usually like theology or some shit like that, right?
No, there are divinity schools.
Is this a real one?
Yeah, it exists, yeah.
All right. Well, hey, look, somebody did their research.
So,
I'm not going to
Ness Street, Northwest Washington, D.C.
I'm not going to divinity school ever.
Well,
Is there an anti-divinity school?
You're not a preacher's son.
Yo,
You
this
don't-
website looks fucking bootleg, though.
It was made by Carl Weber. He was like,
I gotta make this shit real.
It's fucking viral marketing.
yeah, exactly. Starting schools and shit.
Donna.
Yo, check out this fucking, Google that shit. It looks mad bootleg.
Howard University. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Donna went to a restaurant. That's why she needed. That's why she needed her brother's car. And Shorty is being a creep. He stalks her.
Right. He's like, I gotta go. I don't want them cakes and pies. I gotta go.
Right. I'm watching my figure. Like, nigga.
Nah. This is not. Yo, come on, yo. Yo, Howard, your School of Divinity website is garbage.
150 years.
Well, that's funny.
Jesus Christ, this shit looks terrible.
I guess they still waiting on Jesus to fix it. It's funny because it's true.
Oh man.
I want to read their core class requirements.
So
Read the Bible.
Read the Quran. Nah, don't do that.
Fuck that. That's not real.
Yeah, that one's bullshit.
Shorty meets up with Donna, and Donna's like, "Get the fuck out of here, Shorty. You're being a creep." And he was just like, "Fine." And then he leaves. And then we see Donna get a call from whoever she was meeting. So she was like, "Nah, meet me round back.
We got a problem." Are you a spy? So, but hold on. Before you get too far into that scene, there's a really funny instance, right? Like right before the scene, like really gets started, before you meet his sister and Shorty, there's a white woman drinking a beer in front of them. Like, I'm just showing this to them. Like, look how she drinks this beer. She has no idea. There's nothing in that. She's just like, there's liquid in here. Like, it's so weirdly pantomimed. It's like a person who has never sipped a beer a day in their life. It's just funny to me. So where are they at? Like, is it a shitty diner of sorts? I don't know. It's just kind of strange.
The next scene, there's a meeting happening between Congressman Mike and
Some random white dude.
And-
He's been in a bunch of. He's a character actor. I've seen him in stuff.
And Congressman Mike suggests to TK and his wife that TK should replace him, as Congressman Mike is running to be Senator Mike.
Yeah. Okay.
This guy looks like Roy Moore.
He does actually.
Oh, damn.
What's hilarious to me is he's like, "Yeah, you should run," and Clifton Powell's like, "Yeah, I don't know, I don't think I should do that." His wife, like, they haven't talked it over, they haven't thought about it. It's a major change in life. She's like, "I believe in you, do it." I'm like, damn, like, slow down, like that's kind of a big deal. You know, you couldn't really be a preacher anymore, right? Like, she was like, "I know, let's just get paid." Like, fuck, I love crack. Spoiler alert for later. Go ahead.
Next scene, he says he'll pray on it.
Right. I got to pray on it for a few days and make my decision.
Why doesn't Jesus just tell you? Never mind. Why don't he just tell you straight up? Why you gotta wait?
You gotta get up in the queue. You know what I mean?
Is that how it works?
That's how prayers work. You gotta once you pray, you shoot it up there, it gets up in the queue, and then he'll get to it when he gets to it.
Because
That's why shit don't happen when you want it to happen. That's what I tell myself.
God makes you take one of those little things you take at the butcher shop.
At the fucking Amish market and shit, waiting for your meat to be cut.
Micah, a thin slice of turkey, please.
Number 74. Yes, can I really get this job, please?
Hey, yo, I was here first. Nigga, I was here first. I have cancer. Sorry, dog. I was here first. Jesus is only filling out 9 wishes today, like some kind of fucking bullshit genie. But go ahead.
Y'all are fucked up.
Religion is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And this movie proves it. Carl Weber is an atheist. That's what I've learned. He might be. He's like, fuck your religion. This shit is crazy. He put black people in and y'all got snowballed. Good.
Next scene, we meet Tanisha and her brother. I can't remember her brother's name. They live with their crackhead mother in the projects. And crackhead mother and her friends ate up all the cereal and drank up all the milk. So
You sounded mad, Baltimore.
I mean, it's happened before. It happened to the point
You
where
never lived around a corner store.
I've stayed over my aunt's house.
Okay, I was like, you never lived near a corner store. I know where you
I've
live.
stayed in my aunt's house,
The
and
Jewish corner
we've
stores.
had
Get the fuck outta here.
we've had. I remember one time my cousin came over, and spent the night in the boondocks where he. That's where he said that we lived at, in the
Yeah.
fucking boondocks.
You did.
And he asked me, I would have cereal with milk, and I would drink a glass of Nesquik or whatever, right? It was like pink milk, right? and he was like, "Is that
You
pink
like
milk?"
a child.
He's like, "Is that pink?" I was a child. Like,
Oh,
this
okay.
was
I
back
thought you're
in the
like,
day.
I thought you're like 25.
No, nigga, what the fuck?
Don't act like you don't eat like that now.
And he was like, look, nigga, shut the fuck up while I eat my cookie. And he was like, is that pink milk good? I said, yeah, I like it.
Strawberry milk.
It's strawberry milk. Yeah, I like it. He was like, all right. He was like, all right, I'm gonna try it. So he took a bowl of cereal. He put the cereal in there. He made some pink milk, and then he put the fucking pink milk in the cereal, and was like, you know what? This do taste good. And I'm like, it's not really. It's not really what I was talking about, but
That's fine.
you know,
If you like it,
you try new shit. And that's all I really want from you is to try new stuff.
That's funny.
Tanisha,
Did you have to mix it up, or he just took? Like, did you actually have like a bottle of strawberry?
no, he mixed it up. He mixed it up in a glass because I thought he was gonna drink it like I had mine, and he was just like, "All right, I've made this glass of pink milk." Bam! Put it in the cereal. I was like,
That's hilarious.
I wouldn't.
That's not what I'm. You know what? You like it, I love it.
There you go.
It's all good.
You like
good.
it, I love it.
Do you, my nigga? Yeah, sure.
So
Let me get in your way.
So
Oh my god.
Tanisha has to go to the store to get some more cereal and milk for her little brother, but she can't pay for her food because she left her, wallet in the house. So, and she's at the corner store, and the clerk behind the counter is like the creepiest looking Asian dude in the world.
Yeah.
It's probably his store.
It probably
Like,
is.
for real.
And he was super excited because somebody had a camera on him.
Film.
So Dante steps up and he pays for the meal for the groceries.
No.
And she was like, "No, I can't let you do that." And
Yeah, you're right.
and one of the dudes in line was like, "Oh yes, you can. I got to go to work."
Yeah, that dude was like adamant about that shit.
So y'all wouldn't do that. Y'all wouldn't see a woman in need.
What she look like?
You wouldn't
look
throw
like her?
625 her way.
She look like her? Yeah, maybe. But I'm also married, so fuck you. That's not my problem. Does that mean I need something out of it? I don't need something out of it, but I would like a phone number.
So you
I'm
would
not
do
that generous.
You would do what Dante did and guilt this woman into a
Yes.
fucking date.
Yeah. And I'd be like, yo, and I got my girlfriend, we do like a triple thing. No, I'm just kidding. No, I mean, probably. I probably would, actually.
What
I would not.
No, if you're cheap ass,
Yeah,
no.
get the
of
fuck
course.
out of here.
You're like, yeah, but how am I supposed to pay for my 1,400 calorie milkshake that I'm going to get at Chick-fil-A later? No, I would help somebody out. I have helped someone out like that before.
No, not doing it.
Terrence?
If I'm in line and somebody's like, "Oh, I don't have my wallet, lost my wallet," and it was only like $7.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, right.
Like, ain't nobody doing that shit for me.
But that's not why you help people.
It's not.
You're right.
Like, no.
No, I would. I think I
don't
would.
fucking trust you. Like, I don't know. I don't like people enough to do that.
That's fair.
Like, not give them money, but if they're in like need of in serious need,
Well, she needs some milk and
she
cereal.
can go back to her fucking house and get her wallet for $6.75.
That's true. I probably, just to speed things up. Yeah. Like, I paid one guy. I remember a guy at my job. Like, we have like a cafe or something, and a dude got a coffee and he forgot his wallet at his desk, right? He forgot his wallet. Period. He comes in there every day. I see him in there. He buys coffee every day. So it's not like he's gonna rip them off or anything, right? Like,
If I know the person,
I knew of him. Like, you see him, and I was
some
like, "Here's
random
$1." I was like,
person?
"I'll pay for it. Whatever. Don't worry about it." Wasn't a big deal. It was $1. Who cares?
like I've given like a coworker like $1 to go to the what is that thing?
Snack machine?
Snack machine, yeah.
No.
You would never give me $1.
Nigga, you ain't my coworker. At work.
We're doing this.
At work.
Oh, yeah, I see how it is.
So yeah, I've done that, but like some stranger in the supermarket, no,
Yeah, no.
I don't.
You're the terrible
I
human
don't fuck
beings.
with stranger. Well, so be it.
See, you could have gotten her number.
No,
true.
she wouldn't have gave you the number. See, what happens later what happens like right after, like, so she gets it and she leaves, and all of a sudden fucking this big dude with these terrible dreads comes up
awful.
and is like, hey yo baby, let me talk to you real quick, and you know, he starts harassing her and shit. And she was like, no. He's like, you ain't nothing but a horse-headed hoe anyway, bitch. Like, god damn.
Yo, that shit went from 0 to 60 really fast. I'm like,
He
yo,
didn't
wait a minute.
even. He didn't even talk to her.
It's like
he
he
literally
didn't-
walked over and grabbed her. And was like, "Let me
Yeah.
talk to you." I was like, "Yo, bro, come on now, come on, Dread." Calm down.
So Dante comes up and is like, we got a problem here? And he's like, no, we don't. And then he just walks away.
Yeah, that was really strange. Like, if I'm the dreadlock dude, I'm like, nigga, I will drag you up and down the street. Like, you got a suit on. You can't fight me. Look at my clothes. I don't look like I give a fuck. Let's do this. Like, we got to rumble, dude.
Yo, but that dude is pretty fucking big.
Yeah.
Like, he's a large individual.
Yeah, he's too pretty. He ain't got his face
Yeah, he
mucked up
ain't
enough.
been hit in the face.
Nah, I'll take that risk. Cause I figure if I'm the dreadlock dude, I'm like, if I beat this light skinned dude up, then this girl's gonna be like, wow, he might be tough enough to protect me and my weaves, and so maybe I have to give him my phone number. That's what I figured the dread guy is thinking. But he fucked up.
It didn't help that nigga was ugly as shit.
Yeah, that didn't help him.
He was not
wasn't.
attractive.
He was pretty ugly. So Dante uses this opportunity. It's like, hey, this bitch owed me 2 times now. I can guilt her into giving me a date. Like, oh yeah, you appreciate that help that I gave you? Yeah, well, I would appreciate your phone number and to take you out.
Then he makes a threesome joke.
Then he
It
makes it-
almost it almost ruined it.
Right.
He almost, like,
I mean, look.
don't fly too close to the sun.
I mean, look,
Don't do that.
I like to think that wasn't a joke, and he was just trying to shoot his shot. And then, you know, I was just joking, girl.
He pulled a Nelly, like, I was just kidding. Unless you're going to do it.
Right. So he gets a number, and she's like, I really like Red Lobster.
Yo, nigga.
Because of course you do.
Yo, I fucking burst out laughing.
Same, yo. I was like, hold on, because we're skipping a part. He says, oh, you know, I take you out. And it was like, I could take you out for like a drink or something, right? Then she was like, oh, are we going to go out? Are you going to take me out to dinner? And I was like, well, that was really presumptuous. Like, I didn't say anything about dinner. And he was like, sure.
Like, why not?
And then she's like, I really like Red Lobster. I was like, you are so hood. Like, you are so hood. Here you had the opportunity to go to a nice restaurant. She was like,
No.
But
Red Lobster is a nice restaurant.
no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Okay, we agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree.
Because that's where black people go.
No, you go.
celebrate
No,
shit.
I mean, look.
you go there
If this
according to Beyonce lyrics because you just fucked the shit out of your wife or girlfriend, and she takes you there to reward you.
Yeah. If this was 1992, I would be in firm agreement with you that Red Lobster is a really, really nice restaurant.
But you've been other places.
No, it's
Anywhere
still-
else?
I've been to other places. Red Lobster's fine.
Yeah.
It's not.
I
It's
noticed
not.
that you went. I noticed that you went from a really good restaurant to fine in 2 sentences. It's fine.
it's suitable.
You're right.
All right, it's adequate.
It's edible.
I just thought that shit was funny that she said Red Lobster.
It was.
That shit
It was like the
hilarious.
blackest shit I've ever heard. I burst out. I was like, did she say Red Lobster? It's like, all right,
They did it on purpose. That was a purpose. That was a line put in there on purpose because black people love Red Lobster.
But you know what? This is where Carl Weber is a better writer than Tyler Perry. He wouldn't have had dialogue that good. I think this guy might be better. This might be.
Look, I enjoy these movies more.
Yeah,
I
I like
think
these movies
the-
more than fucking Tyler Perry movies.
I think these should be the go-to shitty black movies, not the Tyler Perry movie. This guy, why is he not on the level of Tyler Perry?
Well, he got the Man in 3B, this, and whatever the fuck else he's got.
Oh,
coming up.
2018
The
is
choir
it,
director.
year.
dude. 2018 is a fucking bellwether for him. He's about to put himself on the map.
No, he's not.
I mean, it's a small map. Like that big.
I kind of
wish he
don't.
does.
I don't want him to get more famous.
You wanted to keep this
You want-
production
I
value.
yes,
Underground.
yes. I need
See how black
this
people-
level of production.
You crab in a
Crab-
barrel.
I
ass
mean,
nigga,
look,
yo.
it is what it is, man. It
won't
gives
even let
us
him-
good
It's funny.
content.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't want him doing an Avengers movie. You stay in your lane.
Right, like just. I mean, I wish you success, but like,
Moderate.
yeah, about as much success as this movie gets. That's the type of success I want you to have. Next scene, Bishop T.K. tells Deacon Black to stop hoeing around. You can't
No.
use the church as your own personal e-harmony.
Wrong. I disagree. I think if you're going to go to church, you might as well get laid. I'm just saying.
what?
If you have to go, you might as well get laid. You see the black women in this church?
I seen a black woman at fucking 7-Eleven. She clearly just came from church. She was fine as shit.
That's all I'm saying.
She really was.
That's all I'm saying. The last time,
Church purple.
the last time I went to church as a single man, I was like, I gotta stop looking around. I felt like I was in the club. I was like, yo, these women are fucking fine. And then I realized like they want to talk to me about Jesus, and I'm like, I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. But if you are, I mean, look at what's the guy from your parents' church, Bryant?
They don't go to him anymore.
Yeah, but like I'm just saying, like that dude was banging chicks in the church too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yo, Darren Henson is going to be the choir director.
I don't know who that is.
He's the dude that used to do those fitness videos on like MTV. Black
boy.
dude.
All right, I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yo, that's fucking funny.
So during that meeting, we briefly meet Reverend Reynolds, who comes in and is like, what did he say? He says, "Hey, Bishop, would you? I'm going to see my family, and I'm gonna need a few days off."
Why does he also sound like the villain in that Tyler Perry movie? You know how I like it. Yeah, you need to get me off.
Tickle the prostate. That guy.
Yeah,
Because that's the only villain voice I know how to do, guys.
that's fair.
And the bishop and the deacon speak very, very highly of Reverend Terrence Reynolds.
I don't trust this guy.
With an A, so I'm good.
Oh, was it with an A?
Yes.
Oh,
okay.
when he said his name was Terrence, I burst out laughing. I was like, oh, well, this will be a point of contention tomorrow.
He spells it incorrectly.
So next scene, Charlene tells Dante that he's got a feeling for his sister at bingo, who flaked on her responsibility, and it is now his responsibility as the director of
Activities.
the director of bingo and Jenga at First Jamaican Ministries.
Boy.
So he has to do this, right? So Dante goes to Tanisha's house on the night of their date to cancel it.
Why you call, dog?
He said, "I forgot." Well, nigga, did you forget all the way up until you drove to her house?
Yes.
God damn it. He tells her the truth about having to cancel, because of bingo. And,
For church bingo. Man, no woman believes that story.
Yeah, she's like, nigga, get out of my motherfucking house.
And
Choir, whatever he is.
And later on, Tanisha's seen driving around or getting driven around in a cab, and she calls her girlfriend, and her girlfriend was like, "Can you believe this nigga said he gotta go to bingo?" And the girlfriend was like, "Well, I've never heard that excuse before. That's usually, and men usually aren't that smart, so maybe he's telling the truth." So
I mean, that's some pretty decent
she's got a
deduction.
point.
She's got a point.
yeah,
I gotta
she's like
go
the
fucking
smartest person
host
in this fucking movie.
Bingo at a church function. That's why I had to cancel this date. I'm like, really, nigga? That sounds ridiculous, but at the same time. And he was like, yo, you can come down to the church with me. I can prove it to you.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, that would be the easiest thing. Be like, okay, let's go. Like,
Yeah, that's what he said. I'm like, yeah.
Ooh, can't make that.
So Tanisha decides to pay the church a visit, and she sees that Dante was telling the truth. Now,
And you see Anita's husband, who is their known firefighter.
He got injured in the fucking fire. That's why he's paralyzed.
trying to save his
leg.
trying to save his gay son from trying to kill himself in the last movie. These are all connected, by the way.
yeah, they have to be.
This
connected
is
in
this is
The Weber
Web
Cinematic Universe.
Thank you.
So Dante and Tanisha are giving each other lovey-dovey eyes, right? And Anita steps in for the cock block. She's like, nope, what's going on here?
Yeah.
And Anita's wheelchair-bound husband tells Anita to chill out. Like, oh, they just being young. They just young people being young. This woman who's in her 30s and this young man who is in his mid-40s. They just being young people.
Yo, in like
sign it up for their
actuality, he's
AARP
3
card.
years younger than Khalida West. than Khalida
Right,
Smith.
right.
She's 45. He's 42.
That's hilarious.
That's fucking funny.
So Tanisha sees that Anita likes Dante, and she was like, "So, when y'all still fucking?" And he was like, "What?" He was like, "I can see it. The only person that can't see it is her fucking crippled ass husband." And he was like,
shit.
"We were fucking, but I broke it off." And she was
Look.
like, "Well, I'm gonna help you keep it off."
Okay, one. This is some poor writing. No woman is gonna be okay with that. No woman, like, oh, it's fine now. No, she'd be like, yo, I will kill this woman. Like, yo, you like, what the fuck? No, they play that shit way too like, hey, it's not a big deal type of shit. Like, nah, I don't trust this. I don't trust this old freak sniffing around. Get out of here. Not buying it.
Tanisha goes home, finds that her crackhead mother stole $2,000 out of a Bible from her. So she goes to the local crack den to confront her. Shit was fucking hilarious.
It was bonkers. She comes home to a fucked up house, and she's like, "Yo, where my money at?" And then she goes to the crack house, and it's just chaos. I'm like,
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say something, and it ain't right, but I can't unsee it. The mother in her most cracked out, she looks a lot like what's that Baltimore comedian, the chick who's on like YouTube or whatever.
"Oh, just hilarious."
Yeah, she looks like her, dude. She does. And I think, by the way, I also think she's hilarious. But she looks a lot like her. Like that could be her mom.
She actually kind of looks like her.
She does.
Vanessa Bell Calloway. They look like they could be related.
They do.
Honestly.
I'm not trying to be a dick about it. I mean, it's kind of funny because this is a crack scene, but like they do look fucking similar, dude. Like when she looks good at the end of the movie, like when she's all cleaned up and shit, she does look like her. When she's licking crack off a paper plate.
Of a paper plate. Nigga, what the fuck?
That's not a thing. Yo, nobody who's ever done crack has written that scene, dude. Like, I've never done crack, but I have never seen in any sort of crack situation in a movie where people are like, give it a plate. Like, that's not. Come on, man.
I gotta save the crack.
Like, that's not a thing. They either smoke it or they shoot.
Oh shit.
And those people look way too poor to be snorting cocaine. So, no. Not buying it.
So the Wilsons invite a bunch of people over for dinner. And Shorty is there. And Shorty sees Donna preparing the food. So Shorty asks Donna out on a date. And she's just like, no, nigga, how many times I got to tell your ass? I only date men 5'10" and above.
Don't look out of the side of your eye. Don't look at me. Fuck out of here.
So Shorty leaves, Shorty leaves in a huff.
Offensive.
And then everybody's sitting at dinner, right? So it's the two parents, the preacher's son, Reverend Reynolds, Deaconess Brown, Anita, and Anita's crippled husband. And
What's his name? Fred, Frank, some shit like that.
Wheels, Charles.
What is his name?
I don't know. I love this fucking movie. These movies are wild.
Deacon Emerson.
Yeah, that's it, Deacon Emerson, because her last name is Emerson. Because I looked up the character, and that's when I found out that she's going to be in the sequel.
Can't wait.
So Anita dry snitches about Dante and Tanisha in front of Dante's parents. She was like, "Oh, Lordy, that woman that you was hugged up with that looks like a trollop, she was something."
Had a whole titty out, whole thing. Yeah, Anita's jealous.
Anita is jealous, and Charlene, the mom, she starts making a big deal out of this because she's worried about what the rest of the congregation will think, especially with pending news that the husband is going to be running for Congress. So, Shorty, in a huff, ends up going to a strip club, and
I mean, who among us hasn't done that?
and he sees Tanisha.
Yo, the strip club is whack as fuck. Like, they didn't strip.
This is a clothes club.
Right, they didn't.
They just modeling
They're just
fucking
dancing.
cheap
What the
clothing.
fuck is this bullshit? Like, I'm not paying. I'm not throwing no ones up there.
I will never forget going to a strip club in Richmond a number of years ago. I don't know if the law has changed, but they have to wear pasties. I was like, why am I here? This is stupid.
Point?
Right, what's the
Like
point of
she's
wearing?
in
I'm
Oh.
here to objectify all of you, not part of you, all of you. Don't think it's that
Like,
hard.
she's literally in like a 2-piece like bathing suit up there on the stripper pole.
Yeah,
Like,
that's dumb.
this is a whack ass strip club.
Yeah.
This is not a strip
In
club.
Baltimore, they get buck naked. They don't give a fuck. I think you can actually probably pay them to have sex with them because they're a lot of dirty whores. A lot of them.
I mean, probably.
I mean, look, I
Right.
knew a guy who slept with a stripper, and I was like,
Did she work at Norma Jean's? Because I think that's where that happens.
I don't know.
Probably.
I mean, you've seen Norma Jean's.
I've
Like
been
the
to
shit
Norma
is,
Jean's.
yeah, the shit
I've
is
never
off.
been-
Like
I've
the
never
shit is
been.
on the block in an alley. Like it ain't even the ones
Yeah.
facing the block.
Nah, don't go to that one, dude. You get an STD touching the door handle. Yeah, don't do that. And look, there's nothing wrong with stripping if that's what you want to do. If,
look,
if
I
you're
don't have
saving
nothing
up
wrong
for
with it.
college, wink, wink. You could work other places.
Dante and Tanisha go out on a date, and was this the dinner date? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was the dinner date because she was like, I just wanted to go to Red Lobster, and this nigga's like, they serve lobster here. Like, what the fuck?
Yo, she hood as fuck. Dude.
She was like,
Where the cheddar biscuits at? Girl, if you don't stop yelling in here. She's super cute, though. Really
She is. Afterwards, he
like,
asks,
yeah, they have lobster, and I'm sure it's red.
right.
Calm down.
Then they go for a walk on the beach, and he's like, I'd like for you to meet my parents after one date.
Yo,
Yeah.
she started kissing on this dude at the bingo night. They hadn't even been on a date yet. Here's a lesson. Calm down. This is a problem in the Christian church. It's because you guys aren't allowed to bang early. So the second you get a sniff of something, you fucking lose your mind. Calm
No, but
down.
she don't go to church.
Well, that's true. I mean, she's a stripper, so I guess the implied thing is that she is loose.
Yeah, which I kind of fucked up.
It is kind of
Like, I
fucked
thought
up.
that was kind of like,
Well-
well, at the next scene is them in the parking lot.
Yeah. So,
Like, you want to come upstairs? Like, no, I'm good.
She's like, nigga, we had dinner. That means you get to fuck. That's how it
I
works.
was like, wait, that's. I mean,
Well, I'm a good Christian man.
part of
man,
that's how
shut
this
up.
transaction works.
Yeah, exactly.
You buy me dinner, I put out.
Yeah, I mean, look, I would have gone upstairs.
look, yes, I would have,
Yeah,
but
I would respect you. I would not respect you any more or less. But I'm coming upstairs. What's the joke? Like, what does a man say? What does a man say when a woman says you can come up on the first date? Yippee! like no one's upset by this. I would not respect a woman any less if she was like, we can have sex on the first date. I'd be like,
Yeah, that's fine. You know what you want. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know how many indecisive women there are out there? You know what you want. Good on you. Let's go.
yeah, you know what you want, and you're about to get it. Doesn't bother me.
So,
I'll respect you in the room when I'm not there.
so,
I gotta go home. I got a dog.
so Tanisha trying to fuck, like you said. Dante's like, nah, I don't want to. You're special. I want it to be, I just want you to know that you're special and all this bullshit, right?
this is
So-
like the third time they've met each other.
Right.
Yo,
So, right. Yeah. Literally the third time.
yeah, like, come on, man. Like, I look. This is how I know this is a fictional movie. I'm gonna take you to a place better than Red Lobster. I got a Corvette. I look like that. Nah, dude. If she was like, "You coming upstairs?" Yeah, I'm coming upstairs. Like, I'm not even. This shirt won't even make it all the way upstairs. Or throw it into my $65,000 car that there's no way I can afford, and I will walk upstairs shirtless, and then I will have my way with it.
So
In whatever way that you are okay with.
so Dante kisses Tanisha on the lips, right?
Yeah. I know exactly where you're going with this. 'cause,
So
like,
he kisses her on the lips, right? And then we find out that Anita. We find out that Anita was secretly spying on him. All right, whatever. He kisses her on the lips, right? And then the next day, Tanisha is telling her friend that Dante kissed her on the forehead.
She's a liar.
I was like, wait a
Yeah,
minute.
because in the movie, I was like, wait.
That's not what happened at all.
I literally had to rewind that shit. I said, did I just miss this shit? Like, am I stroking out, man? Like, am I seeing things that I don't need?
That's how you know one scene was shot. One scene was shot before another scene.
Yeah, 'cause
and they were just like,
like the continuity is all fucked up.
Oh,
Making up shit.
Her friend is also hot.
Yes, she is. Anyway, Dante sends Tanisha flowers, like, hey, can't wait for you to meet the rents. And her friend was like, he gonna pay your rent, girl. And he was like, no, rents as in short for parents. And later in the next scene, we see Dante.
Well, before they came to the conclusion that he was gay because he didn't fuck
On the
first date.
Right.
They were like, he must be gay. But then the flowers came. And they were like, oh, maybe not. I was like, oh, okay. Interesting.
You sent him flowers after that first date?
Not them flowers.
Them shits,
Them shits had a vase
and they were in water.
in water
And they
already.
looked like more than 12.
Right. You know how
That
much
shit was
fucking
like
flowers?
$100.
Yo,
Do you buy your wife flowers?
on like Valentine's Day and her birthday and shit like that.
Like
yeah.
when you fuck up? You send
No,
them?
on Valentine's Day I don't fuck up.
Oh.
I mean, I'm pretty goddamn great. She's incredibly lucky to have me.
I see how it is.
No, on like Valentine's Day, she likes that stuff. Like she likes Valentine's Day birthdays and stuff like that, obviously. But like Valentine's Day,
I don't
she's a
think I've
sucker
ever
for that
bought
shit.
I don't think I've ever bought my wife flowers.
I mean, but she doesn't
I've-
care, right?
No, like that's not a real thing. She's in like I'll buy flowers for the house. Like if I go to the market or something. But I don't think I've been like, here's your birthday flower. Like not that I can remember.
I've gone to
This
her
is not her
job. I've gone to her job and delivered flowers. I've bought flowers.
Were you wearing an all white gi at the same time? Last Dragon style, screaming into her cue. Will you teach me some moves?
I was wearing my one tailored suit. And but I've done that.
And what was it for?
I think it was for her birthday.
I remember seeing pictures of this.
Yeah.
Your grandiose gesture.
Yeah. Well, we weren't husband and wife yet, so I got her now. So all that shit.
Out the door.
Yeah, it happens when it happens, and if it don't, hey, you stuck with me.
Like, here's a couple of weeds I grabbed from the side. Hey, I got these
Found
flowers from a Mexican on my way in.
Hey, here's a couple of dandelions that I found.
Terrence, you buy flowers for women?
No.
Okay.
That's just corny to me.
Yeah, real niggas do real things. Terrence says no. See? That makes sense. That's why you do it.
What happened?
I don't know
Mike
what
is
the
a
fuck
cornball.
happened. Oh, yeah.
I mean,
I'm just fucking with you.
Look, I know what I am. I'm not denying it.
That just seems.
I know it's very cliche,
It is.
but she likes that cliched stuff.
I mean, if she likes it, then what does it matter?
Yep.
Just two cornballs.
I mean, that's why we're perfect for each other.
There you go.
Later, Dante is chilling in his infinity pool.
Yo, how much money do they have?
This nigga is in an infinity pool, and
A shitty iPod shuffle.
and
This is 2017. Yeah.
Come on, bruh.
right,
Just have the music blasting out over the wall.
right. Wear your speakers inside your pool, nigga.
Yeah,
He was a real baller.
these guys are broke boys. Get out of here.
Anita shows up, and Anita and Dante have a conversation, and here it is.
Wow.
What do you want, Anita?
Yum. This is how you keep in shape. I want to know something. Since you are parading around town with this girl as if she's the love of your life, did you ever love me?
Yeah. I did. I did love you, Anita. I'm also not the kind of guy that needs to have a building fall on him to let him know it's time to move on.
I got married for us.
Yeah.
Come on, people were starting to talk, and you and I both know that your mother would never let you be with a woman that was 15 years older than you.
It's funny. After all that time we spent together, you still don't know me, huh? I would have fought for us. But you ran off and married that guy for money.
I was taught that if you can't marry for love, then you better marry for money.
It's disappointing to hear you say that. Especially when you could have had both.
So, a couple of things. One, in that clip, we see Kalita Smith clear her throat as if she is remembering that she has rent due and she has to say these stupid ass lines. I was told that if you can't marry for love, you gotta marry for money. All right,
Like,
fucking
who-
take over. Let's go.
Who told you that?
All right, what the fuck? Your stank ass mother tell you that? Like, goddamn.
Yeah, what kind of bullshit is that?
Two, that tattoo is fucking terrible.
It is the worst.
It looks like a crooked hilt of a sword.
Yeah, it's not straight. It looks ridiculous. Also, we get it. You're religious. Like we get it. Like your weird Christian
It looks
hotep.
like a creator character tattoo. that you would put on like a character. That
It
you
does.
Like you just moved it over to his fucking his left bicep or whatever.
Like,
and just placed it on there. It just looks.
I can't remember if he had that tattoo in The Man from
He did.
in 3B. He did?
Oh, so it's a real tattoo.
No, this is his actual tattoo.
Gross.
Yeah, that's not one you should brag about.
You should probably at least fill the holes in. Like, I know they're meant to be there, but they're crooked. So just
Yeah, it
fill 'em.
just doesn't work.
I got married for us. Bitch, that doesn't make sense. It literally doesn't. Your mother wouldn't let you marry a woman 15 years older than you. How old are you? Are you 75? Because goddamn.
Yeah. You're 3 months older than me.
Like, when did she get? What's the timeline of when they were together and then when she decided to get married?
Right.
He's 27 in the movie, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so. Something like
Yeah,
that.
he's in his 20s. So he was what, like?
Yeah, because he's still living at home.
But
Was
okay,
he 23?
okay, but
24?
here's my question. Your mom wouldn't let you get married to a woman 15 years older than you. You're a grown ass man. I hear people say shit like that all the time. Oh, like, oh, my parents would never allow that. You're in your 30s.
Right.
Like, I went out with a woman. She was 16 years my elder. Like, I mean, she didn't look it. I'll tell you that. Shout out to you. But, like, if I suddenly wanted to marry that woman, and my mom was like, no, I'd be like, so I'm going to go ahead and just do it then. Like, do I have to sign? Like, I'm not underage. I don't have to sign a release form. Like, just do what I want because I'm an adult. Like, what kind of shit is that? Oh, well, I mean, my dad said I can't. Get the fuck out of here. That's cool. You don't want me to do that? Great. I'm glad you approve. Moving on. Like, stop having this conversation.
Next scene at church, Bishop T.K. announces that he's running for Congress.
Is he supposed to be T.D. Jakes?
I can't imagine.
But his name is T.K.
I think he's T.D. Jakes,
T.K.
right?
Wilson. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know enough about T.D. Jakes.
I used to like that guy when I was religious. I thought he was all right. And then I realized they're not. They're all terrible. But he's got some good messages. And then he says like terrible things because, well, it's par for the course.
At church, Tanisha goes to the bathroom, and she's confronted by Anita. The two of them get into an argument just as Donna comes in the bathroom. And when Donna comes in the bathroom, Anita does her best LeBron James flop, right? Like she spins around and is like, oh, this heifer, this stank bitch just tried to attack me. And Donna's like, I saw you come in here. Like, that's why I came in here. And it's just like, no, she tried to attack me. Nah, yo, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, the sister is just not buying it. It's like,
because the sister knows what's up, right? Like the sister's like, she's got to know what's up. As much as Dante knows is in his sister's business, just enough to know that she's like seeing somebody secretly. She's got to know that, you know, Anita's a crazy bitch, right?
like Anita's all about that thought process. It's an actual movie, guys.
No, it's not.
That's fair.
Yeah, I don't know
It really isn't.
I don't know what that is. It's something that we're not doing.
Straight drop the pimp or whatever.
Straight drop the prophet.
Excuse me.
Yes. Donna tells Tanisha that Dante told her to look after her. And Dante introduces Tanisha to Shorty. Shorty's like, I think I've seen you somewhere before.
You was dancing buck naked at the Golden Corral. You know,
The Golden Corral.
Whatever, Golden Calf. No, she's really pretty. She's a pretty girl.
She is very pretty.
I enjoy her time on screen.
Dante introduces Tanisha to everybody at dinner. And Charlene is being a bitch.
Yeah, this didn't go the way you thought it was going to go. I would argue this is the beginning of the mother's arc that makes no sense. It makes no sense. Zero.
Dante, will you do the honors of blessing the food? Of course, Pops. All right. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for blessing us with this food, for the care and nourishment of our body.
Yes, Lord.
Bless the hands that prepared it as well. Those are my mama's hands, Lord.
Yeah.
And we just want to thank you. In Jesus Christ's name we pray.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you.
Charlene, this is wonderful.
Thank you, darling. This is really good. Thank you, darling. I appreciate that.
So, Tanisha, where are you from?
I am from the projects right off of King, if you're familiar.
Yeah, I know. We have a few parishioners from there. Don't we, Charlene?
Yes, we do.
Perhaps you're familiar with Sister Wilma Johnson?
No, sir, that doesn't ring a bell. I don't think I do.
Maybe you know Sister Betty Dumpson.
No, sir, I don't know her either.
You sure you're from that area?
I know, right?
Excuse me, but Sister Dumpson is raising a lot of cane up over there in that neighborhood.
Well, I need to get to know her.
Is that a tattoo like right above your breast? Wow.
Oh, yes, ma'am. I have 3, actually. Wow. I've got this one. I have one on my neck. And then I have one that's, a little undercover on the side. Nobody can see it, though.
Wow, back in my day, only Jezebels wore tattoos.
Charlene, you're not back in your day.
Well, that was a different time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, Tanisha, do you have a church home?
No, sir. I don't have a church home right now, but after hearing you speak last week, I'm thinking about joining First Jamaican Ministries.
The doors of the church are always open.
Thank you, and Lord knows I need to make use of them.
Now that's the first intelligent thing I've heard all night.
Charlene.
No, honey, no, really, no. Her soul looks like it could use some cleansing.
You know what the word says? That he who is without sin cast the first stone.
So, dear, did you know that Dante will be attending Howard University School of Divinity this fall? He's becoming a minister.
A minister?
Yes.
I thought you told me you wanted to be a lawyer.
A lawyer? God heavens, no. Dante, what is she talking about?
Well, Ma, I've been thinking. Maybe I don't want to be a preacher.
You've been thinking, huh? That has gotten into you. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's this tramp that you brought into my home. You need to what?
Enough.
No, you need to get your head on straight.
Charlie.
What?
That's not necessary.
TK, look, no. Dante needs to hear this. Dante, out of all the nice girls in the congregation, you have to bring home this.
What, this tramp? That I got it the first time.
Down if the shoe fits.
Ma, what?
No, Dante, it is okay. Donna, it was really nice seeing you again. Bishop, thank you for your hospitality. First Lady?
Yes, dear.
You have a lovely home.
Thank you.
Too bad we couldn't get a chance to know each other better. Because we both have something in common. We both love your son.
So there you go. No, the first lady we got her ass whooped at her own dining table. Just grabbed her by the back of her head, smashing it into the fucking potato salad. Get out of here. No.
Yeah, fuck that, yo.
Yo, can you imagine like your mom acting like that when you brought your now wife home?
No.
Well, one, I cannot imagine your mom acting like that at all.
No.
But just being like, who's this trollop?
Right.
This
flapper.
What? Why are you using terms from 1935? Who's this? Only a Jezebel would wear that. I'm like, the only Jezebel I know is that Sade song that I'm not a huge fan of. It's one of my least favorite ones.
Yo, if I was her, I'd be like, yo, I gotta leave before I punch your mama in the face.
Yeah,
Because
you
she's
went
a
to
bitch.
wait to. You have a lovely home. I'd be like, fuck your house.
Like knocked all the fucking food off
Yeah,
the table.
I'm like, and this potato salad was dry. I just started insulting her cooking. Like, fuck you.
Yeah, that shit was fucked up. Then TK over there, like, that's not necessary.
Yeah, he was.
That's not nice.
I was like, that's not the Clifton Powell we're used to. The Clifton Powell we're used to would have backhanded everybody in that scene, pushed you down a flight of stairs. It must have been really hard for him to play it straight. He's like, yo, do I get to hit somebody in this movie?
It's like, yo, I'm really not feeling this dialogue. I want to punch her in the mouth.
Like, Clifton, just calm
Take
down.
it easy, dog.
He's like, you hire
Different
Clifton
role.
Powell, you get Clifton Powell. That's how it works. I love these roles. Yeah, no, he wouldn't put up with that shit.
That shit was fucked up, man. I was like, yo, this bitch tripping. Like,
Yo, your mom is wilding.
yo, I can't imagine
No.
just being disrespected like that. Don't do that.
No. Yeah, I mean, at least she was allowed to come to dinner at at somebody's house.
Yeah, that would suck if you were not allowed to come to your girlfriend's parents' house.
Yeah, you just sit at home talking to people on the internet about it. Go ahead, Mike.
God damn it. I can't.
People you don't really know. That's cool.
Hold me down, internet. You're my only hope.
Black women, aid me! Just jump in a mosh pit of black women.
That's a superpower. It's like Captain Planet. Captain Black Planet.
Oh, Christ.
We're terrible people.
Oh, God damn it.
We apologize for absolutely nothing.
Dante
You're gonna
takes
catch these jokes, dog. I'll protect those tweets. Anyway, go ahead.
Dante takes Tanisha home, and they find out that Tanisha's mom has been arrested, and Child Protective Services has taken her brother.
This scene.
At jail, Tanisha's mom begs her to get money. She's like, I know you got a rainy day fund. She's like, you smoked it, you dumb bitch.
Yeah, she was like, it's only $1,000 to get me out. I was like, 1,000 what? Bitcoins? You better get out of here.
So then the mom's like, well, get it from Dante. That boy loves you, and he'll do anything for you. And Tanisha's like, you know what, yo, I'll put money on your commissary. You need to sit in there and think about what you've done. Bravo, Tanisha.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You bailing your crackhead mama out of jail?
Probably not, no.
She be in there screaming and shit. Ah! Help me! It's fucked up.
Yeah, it is what it is. You know what else
Yeah,
is
she
fucked
stole
up?
$2,000 from me.
Right, stealing $2,000 from
Yeah.
me.
No, I mean, I think that would be the thing. I'd be like, you owe me $2,000. Sit your ass in there for 2,000 days, as far as I'm concerned. That was my money. I earned that shaking my ass down at the Golden Corral, trying to make it.
That's one of them classy joints. I don't even have to strip.
I just dance with my clothes on.
I just dance while serving all-you-can-eat buffet at the Golden Corral.
Don't eat.
Don't need a strip club, please. Don't do that.
Yeah,
Even when
don't
they're fully
ever.
clothed. It's probably not sanitary.
There's a pole in your restaurant, and it's not just decorative. Don't eat there. That is a bad idea.
Yeah, if it's not a support pole
Right, like a support structure. Yeah.
at the custody hearing, the last white person in all of Los Angeles tells Tanisha that she can't let her brother go back because Tanisha ain't got no job, right?
Did she stop shaking her ass? See, this is what happens when you get out the stripper game.
So Dante,
You lose your kids.
Dante is in the audience and he steps up and is like,
The audience?
whatever, what is it called? The audience.
I don't
Dante,
know, but audience does not. It's not a concert.
Dante steps up.
You
from
come in to
behind
be
the
in the audience of my trial? Yeah, I can't wait.
And he was like, Your Honor, may I approach the bench? He's like, yeah. He's like, I'm Dante Wilson, first, chair at First Apostolic Jamaican Ministries Incorporated. And she was like,
AMC
Are you aware of our Help a Nigga grant program? And the judge is like, yeah, I used to serve on the board. Like, well, I found that kind of weird, but okay. you know that the
White
Help a
people
Nigga
are connected.
you know that the Help a Nigga program helps niggas like this. So we feel that with our Help a Nigga grant and something else, that she'll be able to have enough money to pay her rent and magical mumbo jumbo, whatever. And the judge is like, you know what? That's a good idea. You should become a lawyer, young man.
But no, hold, because that made no sense, right? Because he says, yeah, the whole thing with Micah said is accurate, right? The quote unquote help a nigga program, right? Not actually called that, but whatever. She's like, have you ever thought about being a lawyer? You'd be really good at this. He didn't say anything that had anything to do with legal anything. All he said was, we have a Help a Nigga program, and she's a part of it. Are you aware of it? And she was like, yes. And it was like, cool. All right, great. But somehow that's what it takes to be a lawyer? What is he, a Donald Trump federal appointee? Like, you don't need to know anything? That shit was ridiculous. She was like, yeah, no, you'd be a great lawyer. Because he stood in front at a trial. He stood up from the audience of a trial and said 5 words. Yo, you're the worst kind of lawyer, dude. That should make. I was like, yo, that doesn't make any sense. He wasn't like, well, if you check Roe v. Wade, blah blah blah. Like no, he didn't say he didn't know legal precedent. Like get the fuck out of here. That shit was stupid.
Clearly, what's his name? The dude that wrote this, Carl Weber, is not a lawyer.
Yeah,
no, I don't think he is.
I feel like he's never even seen an episode of Law and Order. You know what I mean? Like that just.
Oh my God.
And you don't even have to. The way Law and Order's set up, you only got to watch half of it. Like
Yeah, you can watch the trial at the end.
Right. The second part is the law, the first part is the law, and the second part is the order.
Yeah.
Like just watch the order part. Like nope, not doing it.
Too busy.
He's a lawyer because he made a point.
A simple point while standing in a court of law.
Next
And he
scene.
lied. He lied. He lied in a court of law. He lied.
Next scene, we see Donna come home and she's confronted by her parents. Her parents find out that she's pregnant.
Yeah, because they go through her trash.
They go through her garbage. She's like, "You going through my garbage now? Like, bitch, it's my house." Like, oh,
That's a classic black mom shit. Like, why are you going through my drawers? I bought that drawer. Like, that's not really.
right. That's not really an argument.
But okay. I mean, you're right though.
And the parents demand to know who the father is, so that they can meet him and that they can have a shotgun wedding. And
No.
You know you got to get married now. I'm like, that
And
does
she's
not
like-
what being pregnant means at all.
Right. She's like, they're like, how far along are you? I'm like, oh, I don't know, 1 or 2 months. Good. You won't be showing for the wedding. Like, what the fuck?
Nope.
That night,
Yo, her mom treats her like dog shit too. So I
Yeah.
didn't know I was raising a hoa. It's like, all right, take it easy.
that night, Tanisha thanks Dante with some ass. She finally gives it up. Well, he finally takes it. She was willing to give it up.
She was throwing that shit up pretty early and often. This is one of the worst sex scenes I've ever seen in a movie, hands down. He has sex with her like she's a stripper. Movies generally have a level of discretion when it comes to sex scenes. You generally don't find a woman getting on top and start riding you like before you take your clothes off. I was like, how did he not know she was a stripper at this point? Like, she seems to have a lot of skills that most girls don't. But then they have sex where he's like leaning her over the couch.
Yeah, that doesn't look comfortable
It did.
at all.
I was like, yo, what are y'all doing? Like, what is this sex scene, dude? And he's like, no, spread your legs. She's like, no. He's like, no, I spread these motherfuckers. She's like, this dress is very tight. He's like, yeah, it's weird. It's weird. You guys are not fucking like that. I mean, she looked great though. She looked great.
Yes, she did.
Yeah. And then his weird sister with a teddy bear. Bitch, you're 28 years old. Gross.
She's clutching that teddy bear, and mom comes in, and mom wants to berate the daughter again, and mom throws a wad of cash on the bed. She's like, "What's this for?" She's like, "An abortion, and get it out of the city so nobody sees your trifling ass."
This I bet is very common. Way more common than we think.
Probably.
Way
Church
more.
families or
Yeah, or just religious people. Period. Oh, I'm pro-life until your kid get knocked up. Get rid of it. You tell me all those white evangelicals are cool with that shit? Yeah, let a black kid knock your daughter up. Oh, get rid of it. Let's go. Let's get it out of there. Yeah. And she's like, I don't want to. I need to find me a simp who'll take care of this baby anyway. Nah, fuck that.
Speaking of simps,
Get rid of it.
a desperate Donna goes to Shorty's house to be away from her parents.
Yo, she ain't shit, dude.
yeah, she went to this nigga.
Right.
Nah,
Sleeping
dude.
in his bed with him.
My man is like rubbing her belly. Like, he thinks he's making it. You're like, nah, yo, I'd be mad. I'd be like, so we fucking? Like, no, I'd be like, get out. Get out. Get out. I'm not going to take care of your raggedy ass kid and you before I get some.
So Shorty.
No, dude, I'd be mad, dude. Get the fuck out of here. From a short man's perspective, this shit is disrespectful. I don't care for it. This guy is not helping.
Apparently, Donna told Shorty the whole situation, and Shorty proposes to Donna.
You doing that?
Fuck no! Are you crazy?
Even though I already know the answer.
That's how-
parents,
Again, I feel like you want to get punched in the face.
we're gonna have to fight over this.
Like, but the thing is, he's in love with this woman.
So
Yeah,
she's tainted now.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's how
Technically.
by the way, that's how I see people who have kids. They're tainted.
But technically, like, he's a church going dude, right? He goes to church.
Nah,
Right.
This is some
And-
simp ass shit to me.
Yeah, she comes to his house. And I'm like,
But like I guess it wouldn't be so bad if he was in love with her and they had a circumstance why they could not be together, right? Like her father was like, "No, you need to date somebody over 5'5". Like no, like he had rules and shit. But they didn't date because she was never interested in him, and now she's interested in him so that he can take on this obligation of being a father. That's fucked up.
yeah.
That's fucked up.
Well, at this point,
Well,
she
she's like,
she's still like no, like she turns down the marriage proposal at this point. The only reason
Why did she go there?
because she needed a place to stay.
She's lying, to quote you. No, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. She went there to be like, oh, no, I don't want it. No, okay. Oh, you got me. I'll marry you now. Nah. fuck
No, I don't.
No,
I
don't
think you're
think it
reading
was-
that wrong. I think you are reading that wrong. I think your shortness is blinding your ass.
It's not that I'm blinded. I literally can't see the point.
Yeah, I don't think it was that.
I don't think it was
deep.
that
I think
at
she
all.
just
Because at
literally
this
wanted to
point,
kinda
she was
chill.
still. At this point, she didn't know what she's about to find out, and she thought that she was going to be able to be with the actual father, and she didn't make that. She only made that decision impulsively.
Nah.
As a montage, because the movie doesn't know where to transition from after all this fuckery.
I mean, that's fair.
And we see Deacon Black trying to comfort Donna at an abortion clinic.
Which made me think that it was Deacon Black's kid.
Yeah, I thought it was his kid too.
Yeah, they were kind of alluding towards that the entire movie
Yeah.
from the beginning.
I'm glad Jaleel White is just an old pervert just doing his thing. And not like caught up in all this shit.
Yeah.
I love Jaleel White in this movie, by the way.
No, he's great.
Jaleel
No,
White
he's
is
great.
fucking
Like,
amazing
the
in this
realest
movie.
Dude is like, yeah, I'm fucking all these bitches. And
He was like, they just mad because the other ones used to be in the office last week.
like, yeah, they just mad because they see the other chicks coming out my motherfucking house. And what's your point? Like, you need Jesus. I got him.
I got
He's
this.
helping me get all this pussy.
The Lord is great. He know what I want.
Like, Bishop, man, that was a really good sermon. I felt like it was about me. Nigga, it was about you. What the
Oh,
fuck?
that's fucked up, dog.
Like, why you bringing up old shit? No, Jaleel White he's the great comic relief for this.
Next scene, Donna wants to confront her mother. So she didn't go through with the abortion. Donna wants to confront her mother, but is distracted by the news that Reverend Reynolds just got married. And Donna is pissed. So she confronts Reverend Reynolds and
His fine ass new wife.
and she's like, "Oh, this is your wife, huh? Well, my fiance is taking me out and it's Shorty."
Huh? That's me.
Like that's what we're saying. Like she was just fucking mad.
She's just a
She's
user.
making these impulsive decisions.
Yeah, that's fine. She's a user. She's a user. Like all these other tall chicks out there. She's a user. One of the things I think is hilarious is when they go up to Reverend Reynolds and his new wife, the look, to the credit of the actor, who I wouldn't argue is the best actor I've ever seen. His facial expressions when they walk up, he's like, "Oh shit!" Like here she comes, yo. Like they play it up. I mean, spoiler alert for later, but like they really do play it. If you watch him closely, like he kind of has a freak out moment when he sees her, which is pretty great. Like, oh, she gonna say some shit.
So Shorty covers for Donna in front of her parents also. And, they have a meeting and it was like, "Shorty, did you knock up my daughter?" It's like, "Yes, and I love her and I want to marry her." And the mother's like, "Lord Jesus, why are you doing this to us?" Shorty, that's who you let do this? And Shorty's just got to fucking take that shit because he's in love like an idiot.
That's what I'm saying, dude. This dude's a simp. I'd be like, yo, I got dreams, nigga. Fuck y'all. I got aspirations. I can do shit. You need something underneath the counter? I can get that.
I don't have to fucking nut kneel.
Fucking Donna tells Dante that Shorty wants him to be the best man. Dante refuses, and he leaves. And when he leaves, Reverend Reynolds comes in and confronts Donna. And basically, Reverend Reynolds is like, "Bitch, you can't marry that guy. Like, you don't love him." and they go back and forth, and niggas like, "I heard from your dad that you're pregnant. Is it my baby?" He was like, "Of course it's your baby." And how could you cheat on me and marry this woman? And he was like, "I wasn't cheating on you. I was cheating on her with you. You're the side chick. You're the one that I don't really care about, but I do now, especially because you got my baby. But I can't marry you because I'm trying to get my own church, and I gotta marry this fucking chick so that I can get my own church." And
Yeah, he was like, she's from a powerful family. I was like,
Me too.
apparently,
what the fuck, dude?
So yeah, the two of them hash it out. Dante, meanwhile, is mad at Shorty for knocking his sister up behind his back, which was
That was very
weird.
fucking weird. I was like,
Yeah, why didn't you have sex with her in my face?
Like, why didn't
no,
you
why
tell
did
me you were
tell me
banging
gonna
my
fuck
sister?
Yeah, I'd be like, dog, I didn't really want to get
I
into
don't look. My sister's boyfriend is a nice guy. I don't want to know about their sexual exploits. I don't.
That's because you're not a good brother.
Well,
Obviously.
fuck it. I will be a bastard ass brother then. Get the fuck out of my face, man.
Tell me how you do it. Is it on Wednesdays? Every other Tuesday? Like, all right, yo, come on.
Is he blowing your back out, sis? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's a little weird.
That's weird.
And
man.
actually, you saying that, and I know your sister, I am weirded out to hear it. I'm like, I don't hear that. Remember when Megan was like a little kid? That's fucked up.
Yeah, it's weird, man.
Yeah, I don't need to hear that.
Shorty tries to explain without telling the truth. Like, look, I'm doing this, but I got Donna's best interest at heart, and Dante just fucking sucker punches Shorty, and Deacon Black is like, yo, what's up? Did I do that? No, okay. Like, anybody want any chili dogs? So Shorty, next scene, Shorty and Donnie get married. Reverend Reynolds marries them, which I thought was fucking hilarious.
Yo, I'd be like, come on, dog, don't do that. Come on, man. You're just pouring gasoline on this fire. Poor Shorty with his like his weird face, and he's like, "This is the happiest day of my life." And she's like, "This motherfucker is marrying us. I can't believe this shit." Nigga, that's your baby.
Anita, at the wedding, Anita confronts Tanisha and basically tells her, look, you gotta get the fuck out of here. Don't nobody want you here. Leave. And Tanisha says she ain't going nowhere. And all of a sudden, Charlene comes and breaks up the argument.
Oh, shit.
Do you have this clip?
I do, indeed.
Well, it's a little drafty in here. Would you like to talk inside?
No, I don't think you want anyone to hear what I'm about to say. Stay away from my son and his girlfriend.
I don't understand. We were just talking.
Stay away from them. You understand me now?
She's the one you need to be concerned with. She's not right for your son, First Lady. A girl like that will tear the church down.
And you and him, that's right for the church.
Oh, yeah. I mean, no. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. See, I'm married, and me and Dante, we're good friends. And I just don't want to see him get hurt.
Is that right? Just friends. So you were just friends all those times you were in his office with the door locked? Oh, and before he got his car, when you used to drop him off at my home at 3 a.m. in the morning. Anita, do you really think you can have an affair with my son all these years and I know nothing about it? Oh, at least you were safe. You had too much to lose, to do anything crazy, like get pregnant to trap him.
What are you trying to say, First Lady?
I'm not trying to say anything. I am saying it. You had your fling. It's over. Move on.
You can't possibly approve of that relationship. Come on.
It's my business. Anita, not yours.
You'll be happy I made it my business when you hear what I've learned about that girl. Do you know that she
Will
is...
you be happy if I tell your husband and make it my business that Dante still keeps naked pictures of you with his baseball cards?
You wouldn't dare.
Anita, I will do anything to protect my son. Right down to whooping your ass, if that's what it takes. You
First Lady, you're making a big mistake. When you find out the truth about that girl, you're gonna wish Dante stayed with me. They look better on.
This is the beginning of this weird arc for the First Lady, or
This weird 180.
It's a she hates Tanisha, but then all of a sudden she's like super protective of her. It makes no sense. I was like, there was nothing that happened where you'd be like, okay, that makes sense. Like, oh, I found this thing out about her that actually made her a good person in my eyes or something. It's strange. Then she basically she pulled a Coral from the real world. Like, you know, like I don't wrestle, I beat bitches up. Like she was getting ready to throw down like right at the church, which I'd have paid good money to see.
Yeah.
Also for an older woman.
Yeah, I'd bang her.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah, no,
I'd bang both of them.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, it is what it is.
What it is, man.
They're good looking ladies.
It's a point of fact.
Yeah.
Speaking of banging, Shorty thought he was gonna get some pussy just because he got married to this woman.
See, this is some simp ass shit, dude. I'd be like, oh, okay, I'm still not getting some.
This nigga said,
we're done. Yo, we're gonna take you and your raggedy, not born baby and get the fuck out of my house.
This nigga said, I've been waiting for this all my life.
Yeah, I didn't like.
Yo, he's a creep, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm like from the very beginning. He fucking stalked her at the coffee shop or whatever that was they went to. She's like, yo, get the fuck out of here, dog. Like, nah, yo. Persistence doesn't.
He tried to
I gotta call the cops on that nigga.
He tried to hit it with a Steve Urkel. He's trying to wear it down.
Yeah. And
Dante and
don't do that, dude.
Dante and Shorty end up making up, and Shorty tells Dante that Tanisha is a stripper, and Dante flips the fuck out.
Would you guys flip out if you found out your girlfriend was a former stripper?
No, I wouldn't flip out. I mean, you know, what's done in the past is in the past, man.
Huh? That seems weirdly mild mannered from both of you. I'm surprised.
Really?
Like, yeah, I'm surprised. I like you wouldn't have any. You just kind of be like, it's whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
do you still strip?
Would it matter?
Yeah.
What if she still stripped?
I would try to convince her to not do it.
What if she doesn't want to give up the life?
Well, then you're gonna give up this dick.
You wouldn't date or marry a stripper?
No, I wouldn't date or marry a stripper because I'm very jealous.
Yeah, I don't know if I would. If she was still stripping, I'd probably be like,
I'm incredibly insecure. And incredibly
that
jealous.
I can test. I can testify to.
So yeah, no.
He's pathetic.
Look, I am what I am.
I said what I said.
It depends on where they strip, right? If they was like the.
What if they were stripping at that one place in Baltimore?
And fucking Norma Jeans? Fuck no, because she'd be a prostitute at that point. Hell no.
Like King of Diamonds in Atlanta.
I mean, get that money.
Get a lot of money out.
I mean, she would be very athletic.
What's the other one? There's another big one where all the rappers go in Atlanta.
I think that's it, right?
It's not just. There's another. It's another famous one. It's not King of Diamonds though. No, I'd be like, yo, they throwing bags of money. Like, you better go get Cameron's money tonight. Let's go.
How much money you bringing home?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
you wearing a Norma Jeans? You better get the fuck out of my face.
Like all three Migos are gonna be there tonight. Let's get paid. Let me see what outfit you wearing. Good, you ain't gonna have it on that long. Don't worry about it. Sweatpants, it's fine.
You dating a stripper?
No. 100% no. I wouldn't. And it's not that I look down on the profession, but I don't want other dudes staring at my my significant other's vagina.
But she's coming home to you though. Like that's the response.
Because then like I gotta be at the club every night with a baseball bat and a bad attitude. And like you don't need me there. Like you don't want that. You don't want me standing out back and some guys like, hey, I really enjoyed your dance. I'd be like, do you enjoy your kneecaps? Because if you don't get the fuck out of here, you're not going to have them. And that's bad for business. I don't want to fuck other people's money up. Now, what happens if you found out she was stripping and like you already in a relationship and you found out she was a stripper?
Was a stripper?
Or was a stripper, yeah. Like, but it's a surprise.
Was a stripper. All right, that's fine.
But as of like a week ago. Because they've only known each other, I would argue, 3 days.
Right. Right. I mean, look, I don't really care about your past. I care about what's happening now and what's gonna happen. Like the only time I care about your past is if your past comes back.
I mean, what if dudes are like, yo, weren't you stripping at the Kitty Cat Club 2 weeks ago? Nice ass. I remember I could count the hairs on your vagina because I saw everything.
I'd be annoyed by it, but
you'd be cool though.
If it's in the past, it's in the past.
That's fair. I think that's fair. Terrence, what about a surprise? I used to be a stripper type shit. Y'all been dating for 3 days.
Right.
Let's say 3. Let's say 3 months. Let's say 3 months.
3 months. I used to be a stripper.
You got any pictures, a video?
Like,
would you date Cardi B? I guess is the question.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know why it took you that long to respond to it. Honestly, I mean, come on. Let's go.
Yeah. I would.
Yeah, I don't think it would bother me if it was in the past, but currently, no, I don't think I could.
Yeah, no, my insecurities would outweigh my insecurities and paranoia would outweigh any type of joy that I would have in that relationship.
Yeah, because the second I always ask my wife and vice versa. Oh, how was your day? If she says her day was great and she works at a strip club, I got to kill somebody.
Right.
Because I assume there's a ton of dudes through money, which means they saw everything, which means I have to hurt them in order to make my pathetic self feel better. That's as simple as that. That's fine. It's okay. And if you had a bad day, that means you probably got harassed. Or those niggas ain't give up the money that they should have, and then I'm mad again. See, this is a lose-lose for me.
Oh shit.
Nah, I couldn't. Yep.
In the morning, Donna wakes up and she's like, you know what? I've been really mean to you, shorty. I'll go give you some pussy. And he was like, all right.
Wow, thanks.
He's like, all right, but go brush your teeth.
Yeah, that was kind of funny, actually.
And Donna goes up to take a shower, sees that she's bleeding from the groin.
That's unfortunate.
Dante and Charlene make up, but suddenly they get a call that Donna's in the hospital. Cut to the hospital, Shorty is talking to Dante, and Shorty's like, yo, I ain't know what to do, yo. I'm glad Tanisha was there to call the hospital and calm her down. What the fuck?
You didn't know to call 911?
I didn't know what to do, yo, but she took charge, man. She took charge and helped us out. I was just standing there running around, waving my arms like Kermit the Frog, because I didn't know what the hell was going on.
I mean, in fairness, look, when you don't know what to do, you got to lean on black women, dude. All day, every day. What? I'm just saying, you should lean on black women when you don't know what to do. Because you're a grown-ass adult and you don't know how to handle life. Anyway, go ahead.
So,
I'll protect your tweets, dog.
Tanisha took charge, and they all got Donna to the hospital safely. Because
this doctor is not a real doctor. This dude, you tell me this dude's a real doctor?
That nigga is a barber.
Yo, come on, dog. That dude's not a doctor. Yeah. He looked like somebody who fixes your car. Get the fuck out of here.
That dude.
He's like, yo, I fix your transmission, your spark plugs, your alternator, your daughter, like whatever. I got all of it, dude. I'll do it all. $75. Holla at him.
So the barber with his medical degree says that the baby's okay, and the Wilson family tell Dante that he needs to go get Tanisha back because it's thanks to if Tanisha wasn't there, well, I don't know what would have happened.
I feel like, yo, Shorty, you and my daughter get a divorce because you're incompetent, dude. Like, you don't know what to do when your wife is bleeding. You don't know to call 3 numbers.
Your first act as a husband, and you failed.
Yeah. We didn't even fail. Like, fail would be like if you dialed 912. He didn't even do that. He just stood there and was like, humana.
He just got an incomplete.
Yeah, it was like, he just walked outside and just started screaming Tanisha until somebody went and got her.
So next scene, we see Tanisha sitting on a beach with a picnic basket, a bottle of wine, and 3 glasses. And Dante's like,
oh, that's funny.
I find you here, like,
right. It was like, I figured I would find you here with a picnic basket, a bottle of wine, and 3 glasses.
I saw there was a beach party. I assumed it was you.
Oh, shit.
That's funny.
And
yo, that is a terrible prop move, dude. Why would she? Jesus Christ. That's funny.
Shit. And
I love this movie.
Dante, he finds her and he asks her to marry him, and he gives her a ring that his mom gave him, and she's like, "Yeah, I'll marry you."
It's been 5 days.
Yeah, it's been about a week, hasn't it?
It's been about a week, and she has been called a Jezebel, a tramp twice. She's been threatened by an old MILF who was trying to bang him. She has been harassed at a grocery store. She had to get her crackhead mom. Like, she had to go see her crackhead mom in jail. Her mom's licked all the crack off a paper plate. All this shit's going on. Her new friend got pregnant. All this shit happened, and she saved his sister because her husband's retarded. All that happened in 5 days. In 5 days. Why would you want to marry him? Surely there's nothing else insane that could possibly happen in your relationship.
Oh wait,
there's more. Yeah. It's like the ShamWow. Oh wait, there's more.
On the day of the wedding.
Jesus Christ.
It's the day of the wedding, right?
This had to have been like 2 days later, right? Like, this is all within 1 week.
It has to be, right? And all right, so everybody's there, right? And Tanisha's mother attends the wedding. Like, she just got out of jail. She's cleaned up. She's like, Dante came and gave me gave me the word every week. And
yeah, I was like, what?
He even asked for your hand in marriage
after he already asked you on the spot. And by the way, ask for your hand in marriage. Did he trade it for a pack of cigarettes? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you gonna do, lady?
Yeah, no. Yeah, just keep her in here. Guard, keep her in there. Get the fuck out of here. Your word means nothing. Yo, she really looks like just hilarious. She does.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yo, that could be her mom. Like, it really could be.
I can see it.
And that's not an insult, by the way. She's a good-looking lady.
So, the bishop, the father, is marrying his son Dante and Tanisha, right? And they get to the point where the bishop says, "Is there any reason why these two should not be wed? Somebody speak now or forever hold your peace." And Tanisha's mom interrupts.
Whoa. Anita is walking down the aisle.
Right.
That's
Anita's
important.
walking down the aisle, right? And she's Anita's walking down the aisle, and does anybody see any reason why these two should not be married? And Anita is walking down the aisle, and all of a sudden Tanisha's mom stands up and says this.
By the power of the Almighty and the power vested in me, I now pronounce you man.
No, stop.
Mommy.
No, stop. No, you can't marry him.
What are you doing?
No, you can't marry him.
Wait a minute. Now, ma'am, why can't they marry?
That's your father, Tanisha.
What?
Elena? Is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Oh my God. What are you doing here?
Are you kidding me? Really?
Mom!
No, Tanisha.
Elena,
No,
what are you
baby.
doing here?
Wait a minute, baby. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby.
Yo. Come on, yo.
First time I saw that shit, I let these guys, I said, yo, this fucking movie, yo. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
I was flabbergasted.
Yo, I remember when we did The Man in 3B, and I told you guys about this movie. Like, yo, this movie's crazy, but that ending makes everything worth it.
Yo, it does.
What the fuck I was talking about?
It does. Because there's no...
What?
Because there is nothing... Look, there are many things about this movie that are utterly ridiculous. But the fact that there is no indication of that ending coming at all. There is no like, well, maybe this is... No, right. There's none. So it is... When she stands up and is like, no, you can't marry. You're like, wait, why not? Like, I thought you liked this dude. And she's like, that's your father. I was like, oh, shit. Like, you just don't know.
And like, you're right. There's no indication because Clifton Powell is about as black as my hat and Tanisha's mother is about as black as my shoes. So how the fuck did they have this caramel colored baby that grew up to be Tanisha?
Yeah, and they both ugly.
That shit, that literally like an RKO out of nowhere.
No, it is the RKO of black endings. It was great, but it doesn't. Oh, but there's more.
So, I mean,
which, by the way, just in case you haven't caught up as the crazy shenanigans of this, that means Tanisha and
Dante
are brother and sister.
Half
brother and sister, I guess.
Whatever, nigga, brother and sister.
Oh no, that's not acceptable.
You're right.
Yeah,
that nigga fucked. That nigga fucked his sister. Everybody runs out. No. Deacon Black, Jaleel White, Deacon Black comes in and he tells the Wilson family that Reverend Reynolds, the guy who's wanted his own church and left his knocked up Donna and all that.
Do you know what a pillow top mattress is?
Right. He called for an emergency meeting to have the board members fire the bishop. And the bishop says that according to the bylaws, he must actually be there to defend himself. So they have that meeting. And the bishop is like, look, I don't owe an explanation to none of you motherfuckers. Maybe my family, but fuck y'all. The only person that can judge me is God. And I'm not going to deny my daughter. If that's my daughter, then that's my daughter. But I never committed adultery.
Dun, dun, dun.
And then Charlene goes up and tells this story. And it's basically the backstory of how Charlene and TK met. So TK used to be a drug addict, and he used to know a woman who was hard up on crack cocaine. I guess that was what's her name? Tanisha's mother, right? And he met a minister, and the minister got him clean, but the minister had a daughter, and the minister's daughter got pregnant and didn't know who the father was. So see the parallel. So
think about it.
So the young man went and he married the girl who got pregnant and raised the baby just like as if it was his own baby. And it turns out that the girl who got pregnant was Charlene and the young man was TK and the baby was Dante. So
meaning Dante is actually not related to TK.
Right. Dante is a bastard. He's not related to TK. And so now it's all good. It's not incest. It's not incest, y'all. I'm just, because, black people read that shit and they're like, ew, what the fuck? This book is fucking terrible. It's the devil. It's like, wait. Get to the next chapter. Oh, okay. It's fine then now.
Yeah, it's not weird. It's not weird at all. Yeah. Spoiler alert, The Flash is weird too, for the same fucking reason. Like, they were raised as brother and sister, but now they're married.
Right.
But they're not blood. It doesn't matter. That's gross. Okay, Woody Allen, get out of here. No, it's weird. You and I have had this conversation offline before Terrence got here today. I want to see if Terrence agrees with this. Terrence, we were saying a better ending for this movie would have been their brother and sister, and that's it. And just credits.
Yeah, you got to live with that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck your
Stay
sister.
tuned to the sequel.
Right.
Like, no, 2018. Oh, man.
That's why you're supposed to go to your family reunion.
Yeah,
this
is why black people did this. So you don't fuck up. Before we get out of here, that ending is bonkers, dude. It is bonkers. It is. Yeah, it's bonkers. But let me read to you the log line for the choir director, which is a sequel to this.
Before you do that, Reverend Reynolds pleased with the people.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Reverend Reynolds pleased with the people at the meeting. He was like, we can't support a bishop who would father a child out of wedlock
How do you say that shit with a straight face, dude?
on a pillow top mattress. and
Smack the shit out of you.
And Donna was like, no, I can't do this. And he was like, go ahead. And Shorty's like, go ahead, baby, tell him all.
Tell him I'm a simp.
Tell him that I'm just a bitch nigga taking care of some bastard ass nigga's child. And Donna goes up and exposes Terrence Reynolds for being the hoe bag that he is.
Yeah. No, Terrence is an absolute hoe bag who should be exposed. I agree. I cannot say it enough.
And Jaleel White.
Terrence has a real fucking problem.
Jaleel White. So Donna has a picture of herself kissing Terrence. And Jaleel White comes up.
Who takes this picture?
Jaleel White comes up, grabs the phone. Look, wait, let me see that. Oh, that's you, nigga.
That's you. Like,
and then Jaleel White should have been in this movie way more, dude.
Way more. And Jaleel White gives an impassioned speech to let the bishop stay, and everybody agrees let the bishop stay, and gospel music and credits.
Oh my god! All right, so the sequel that is supposed to come out February 5th, 2018.
Yo, I can't wait.
Yo, look,
Black Panther and the preachers and the choir.
Look, guys, we might have to do a.
You know this shit ain't gonna be in a movie theater.
Yeah, you're right.
Look, a bunch of niggas at your house watching Netflix.
I don't know about all that. I don't trust that. But we can all watch it together on the internet and talk about it. The log line for the choir director, the follow-up to this masterpiece, is, quote, Bishop T.K. Wilson has done all he can to make First Jamaica Ministries a success. But after his first choir director is caught in a scandal, attendance and cash flow are down. The bishop is counting on a new choir director to revive the church. Little does he know, this decision may also put his job as the bishop, as well as his family, in jeopardy. Dun, 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 dun. And yes, Jaleel White is in it again.
Good. Can't wait.
Yeah. I'm trying to see who are the big names that
You got
I think everybody's back, right?
Oh shit, this dude Oba Babatunde, that guy. I like that guy. He's a villain. I don't know what his role. Yeah. He's a villain.
He's absolutely a villain.
He's a villain.
He's probably the first choir director.
You know what? Mr. Wilcox? Probably. So yeah, I can't wait for this. Yeah. Oh shit, James Black is back as a cripple.
Aaron Henson, he's got, I guess, Christian Keys, Clifton Powell. Yeah, they're all back.
Denise Boutte. Oh shit.
Kalita Smith is back too.
Denise Boutte is Simone Wilcox. That might be Oba Babatunde's wife, son.
Yeah. That dude has a really African name for a guy who really doesn't look that African.
Oh shit, Roger Guinevere or Guinevere, whatever.
Yeah, fucking yeah.
Smith.
Oh, nigga, this movie's gonna be good. This is a 5 out of 5 already, yo. Get out of here.
Marie Horsford, Deaconess Moss.
Oh, look, dude, he's becoming the new Tyler Perry.
He's getting bigger names.
Yo. Dude. I can't wait, man.
Go ahead, bro. I can't wait. I can't wait to watch this goddamn movie.
I want to interview Carl Weber on the show. After this trilogy is over, I want to interview him. Yo, your movies are amazing. He is the master of black mysteries. Black church mysteries.
And he's got like 87 books, yo. He's got a ton of books.
Yeah, I might have to start reading these.
Fucking New York Times bestseller. That just goes to show you that it says New York Times bestseller, not New York Times pick for best content.
Oh no, it only takes 60,000 I think books sold, or 30,000 to be on the
bestseller list.
That's it. Whew. No, the trick if you're a politician is to buy 30 or 60,000 copies of your own book to get it on the New York Times bestseller and then sell more books.
Wow.
By the way, if I ever write a book, that's what I will do. I will figure out. I can't afford that, but
yeah,
I got to figure that part out. Buy my book, y'all. Whenever I write it, I probably won't. But that is it for us for episode 121. We hope that you enjoyed the beginning of the church trilogy.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for these movies. I'm so excited. Look, man, Carl Weber. He should be getting more notice. He should be. He should. He should be as high as Tyler Perry, as far as I'm concerned. He's the writer and producer of all these movies. All right, guys, that's it for us, and we will see you guys next week for another preview episode for episode 122.
See you.
There you go.
We out.